Welcome to another Everyday Adventure with Jack. I'm in Sudbury. I'm up here with my cousin. We're gonna do a train trip starting tomorrow from Sudbury to White River and then spend the night in White River, then do White River back to Sudbury the next day. So we're just have some time in Sudbury, so we thought we'd visit the Big Nickel. And there it is, the Big Nickel. Okay, I'll keep you posted as we go along and see what other exciting things we see in our little everyday adventure. Day 2 of our adventure. We're in Sudbury Station, waiting for the board the train. That'll take us over to White River. Looks like we got a really nice day. Not a lot of people yet. I mean, it's only 8:30. Train doesn't leave till 9-ish or 9. So it's gonna be more people coming, I'm sure. But yeah, there's our train. We're about an hour into our trip. I think. What time is it? An hour and a half. The Spanish River. And we're just dropping off some canoers to jump on the river and do a excursion down the Spanish. Here's just some of the sights along the way. Nice open water. Whenever the horn blows, we're either scaring a moose or a deer or a bear off the tracks, or we're coming up to a crossing. I think we're coming up to a crossing. Yep. Yep, no bear. Although we've seen 7 bears so far along, or not we, but the conductor. I think I saw one maybe. A fleeting glimpse of black going up through the bush. Oh, and here's a little settlement. Some of the old technology, the old wires with the glass insulators. Totally discarded and out of use. And part of the journey is waiting for freight traffic to pass by. This is our second train in a row. I think we're nearing the end of this one, so we should get going, I would think, after this guy goes past. And there he goes. Hopefully we get going. People seem to ask about the bathrooms on the train, so here it is. Pretty simple. String around the lid to keep it open. We're at a siding right now, stop, so it's not swaying, but if we were moving, there'd be a tsunami in the toilet bowl. But besides that, it's nice, clean, very good. We're waiting at a siding right now for a train to go by. Here's a look down the empty car. And I'll walk back through my own car here with a few guys in it. And that's about all she wrote. So we just stopped at a place and let a bunch of fishermen off. We're going into a lodge. Quite a few people are going in that way. So it's just some nice scenery along the way. Logistics wise, yeah, the train left at 9 this morning out of Sudbury. And we were scheduled to get just after 5, but now it's, I think, rescheduled to just around 6, I think, or just after 6 into White River. Because we had there was some freight train traffic. We had freight trains have the right of way. So it's a good long journey, but comfortable. Nice scenery. Yeah, very nice. And here we are rolling into White River. It's nice. The skies have cleared, nice and sunny. Really big rail yard here. Okay, we've arrived in White River. There's our train heading to the depot overnight. There's White River sign. Now we're just gonna wander up to our hotel through the megalopolis of White River. Alright, welcome back to Everyday Adventures. And the train from Sudbury to White River was a success. A long day, but nice. A lot of scenery. So we're overnighting White River. And then tomorrow we get on a train and head back to Sudbury. So another long day in the train. It'll be good. Anyways, that's it. We're just have a hotel here on Highway 17. And we will talk to you later. Good morning. Welcome back to another Everyday Adventure with Jack. Starting our second morning in White River. And I'm back in Pooh Park. Winnie the Pooh Park. Named, of course, after Winnie the Pooh. And the history here is a guy, soldier on his way to World War I from Winnipeg, stopped here in White River and bought a little black bear cub at the train station. Took it over to England, and I guess before he shipped off to France, he gave the bear to the London Zoo, which is probably a good idea. And from there, that's when the author saw the bear in the zoo and created Winnie the Pooh. So there he is, Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, we're just gonna head over here to grab something to eat. Nice morning, lots of trucks on the road, and we'll make our way down to the train station. Arriving at the White River train station just when a freight train's going by, so hopefully we won't have as many blockers today, but who knows. There's a fairly big crowd of people here, so there's going to be a few people getting on the train. So we're just waiting for our train, and this freight train's going by. River. Here we are heading back towards Sudbury. Here's my cousin, Jim. And it's the full train. We're like 5 minutes from the first fishing lodge. I think a lot of these people will be getting off probably. But we are continuing on. Yeah, this is our whistle stop for all the people going to this fishing lodge. We're now back in the Spanish River territory, Spanish River Provincial Park. We'll be I don't think we'll be dropping off anybody today because they get dropped off from the bottom end, I think. But we're nearing the end of our trip. Just outside Sudbury. Been a long, I don't know how long this back was, 8 hours maybe. But very comfortable train. Good washroom. No food service, so you have to bring your own food, but that's fine. Water. Yeah, that was good. Beautiful scenery, good company. And yeah, very, very nice trip. I recommend it. So, thanks for joining me on another Everyday Adventure, and we will catch you again.